Hello again, my friends. I'm super bummed we can't do this assessment together in the classroom, but I'm going to read through all of the problems. I'm going to make sure you understand your job for each section, just as if we would in the classroom. So if while you're taking your test, you need any help rereading a question, please ask your mom or dad or whoever's around you, or you can replay the video one more time where I'm reading that section, okay? But once you get started, I would like you to try and do the math part yourself. I want to see what you know for the adding and subtracting and the telling time, okay? So let's read number one together. So the instruction is to solve each problem. Show your thinking. So I'm going to read A first. Team C is in first place with 97 points. Team D has scored 22 points. About how many more points do they need to beat Team C? So this is a word problem. So the first thing you want to do, remember, is to figure out what you know. Okay? What information is the problem giving you? Then you want to see, what are they asking? What is it that you're looking for? About how many more points do they need to beat Team C? When they say they're talking about Team D. So I can't do the problem for you since it's an assessment, but I want to show you what I would do. I would make my total part boxes. And then I would read it one more time. Team C is in first place with 97 points. Team D has scored 22 points. About how many more points do they need to beat Team C? What is your total? What is the biggest number they give you? What else have they given you? What parts? And then how do you figure out your last part? Okay? It says about how many points. The fact that it says about means that it wants us to start using our estimating brain. Okay? It doesn't want the exact perfect number. It wants us to tell us about how many. So this is a problem where you can use your estimating brain. Get to the one that is the closest. Okay? B. Cody has $61. He spends $8 on a toy and $19 on a game. About how much money does he have left? So what are they asking you? Whoops. Okay. And then what did they give you? What's our total here? Cody has $61. He spends $8 on a toy and $19 on a game. What is your total? Be careful. They're not giving you two different parts. They're giving you one part. How can we figure out what that one part is? And again, it says about how much money does he have left. They want us to use our estimating brain. About how much is one part? About how much is the total? What is it close to? Think about what the nearest decade number is. Use your friendly numbers. Okay, and then all of our choices here are in friendly numbers. About how much money does he have left? It will be one of these three answers. It's not going to be exact, remember. It's going to be about. Okay? All right, number 2. Color the oval beside the true statement. So I'm going to read the statement to you and then color in which oval you think is correct. So 100 is the same value as, is it the same value as 10 tens, 100 tens, or 10 ones? What is 100 the same value as? So if you have base 10 blocks, if you have a 100 block, is that going to be the same number as 10 tens blocks, 100 tens blocks, or 10 ones blocks? What are the two going to be the same as? All right, now for B. 120 is the same value as, is it the same value as 120 tens, 12 tens, or 12 ones? Circle the oval, that's correct. Remember, the same thing. If you have 120 base 10 blocks, Is that going to be the same if you have 120 tens blocks, 12 tens blocks, or 12 ones blocks? Which is going to come out to the same? Okay? If you want, you can use base 10 blocks for that. You can draw your base 10 blocks. Number 3, draw pictures to show how to regroup. Then complete the equations. So we have 94, take away 65. They gave us our 94 blocks, okay? But we can take away 60, but can we take away our 5s from what they gave us? How many ones blocks are in 94? Your job is to show how to trade. So over here, you're still going to need to have 94. The blocks that you draw are still going to have to be 94, but you're going to regroup or trade in a 10 so that you're able to take away the 5 ones in 65. Okay, unfortunately, I can't do it for you, but I'm confident you all remember how to do that. Let's look at B. 129, take away 67. Okay, same idea, but we have a 100s block. I know, though, that you all know how to trade in your 100s blocks for some 10s. You cannot take away 6 10s from what you have here. You're going to need to regroup. So your job here is to do some trading to make it so that you can take away your 6 10s and your 7 1s. Okay? Let's flip the page over to the back side. Okay. On this back side, we have a lot of telling time. Let's read number 1. Write AM or PM to match each time. AM, remember, first thing in the morning, okay? From 12 o'clock midnight to 12 o'clock noon is AM. From 12 o'clock noon to 11:59 in the middle of the night is PM. A, 4:20 in the afternoon. Is 4:20 in the afternoon AM or PM? 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning. AM or PM? 9:15 at night. The big thing you want to pay attention here is what time during the day. We're not paying as much attention to the times. You have to a little, right? Of course. But the big hints are the time of day. In the afternoon, in the morning, at night. Those are how we figure out AM and PM. Okay? Number 2, write the number of minutes past the hour for each time shown. And you'll see they show it in a digital clock and they show it in our analog clock. How many minutes past the hour? Remember, our hour is on the left hand of the colons and our minute is on the right hand. How many minutes past 10 o'clock are we? We have our hours right there. How many minutes past 10 o'clock is it? Over here, the last hour that our hour hand passed was 8. Right? So 8 was the last number it passed. So it's 8 something. How many minutes past 8? We count by 5s to find that answer. 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? How many minutes past 8 o'clock is it? This minute hand is telling you. C, 6, 10. We have our hour, we have our minutes. How many minutes past the hour is it? Okay. Number 3, draw a line to join each label to a matching clock. One label has no match. This is important to remember. One of them you will not use. One of these you will not use. There are more of these than your times. So I'm going to read these for you. 2010. Do any of these clocks say 2010? 3:30. Do any of these clocks show 3:30? Remember, half past, there's 60 minutes in an hour, so half past an hour would be 30 minutes. 10 minutes past 5. Which of these clocks say 10 minutes past 5? 5 minutes past 10. Which of these clocks show 5 minutes past 10? Quarter past 10. Okay, quarter past. That is a big thing that we haven't seen quite yet on the assessment. Quarter past. Do we remember what a quarter is? If we look on our clock, we know half past is 30 minutes past. Quarter is 15 minutes past. Okay, that's a big thing to remember. All right, so if you're ready to get started, go on ahead. If you need some more help reading these problems, go ahead and restart this video. Play it and walk yourself through it one more time. Ask a parent if you need help reading something. But when it comes to doing out the problems yourself, I would like to see what you know. Okay? Good luck, second grade.